Happy Thursday night from the Giant Ninja. And yes, I'm wearing my No Ma'am t-shirt. So cheers. All right, I wanted to talk a little bit about Jaden Rashada. A lot of the Miami Hurricane fans have been talking a little bit on Twitter and other social media platforms about the possibility about Jaden Rashada coming back to Miami. Nope, no thanks. You either want to be a Hurricane or you don't, in my opinion. And he already flipped to Florida. He can keep him or do whatever he wants. Go to Colorado. Don't come here, bro. Don't come here. I get it. He's very talented, and we might be able to use him, but I rather kids that are committed to this university, whether it's NIL, whether it's the program belief. Either way, no thanks. Like somebody else has said, that ship has sailed. So we'll find out tomorrow about 3:30 p.m. Central whether Jaden Rashada is a Gator or if it's still going to be up in the air. But as far as him coming back as to Miami, no. You had your chance. You said no. I want to be a Gator. Go be a Gator, or go somewhere else. Not here. One of the other things people have been talking about is after Clemson fired their OC after one season and just got an OC today, offensive coordinator, people are still kind of upset that Miami has Josh Gattis as their offensive coordinator still. If you have ever listened to anything that I have ever posted here, you know that I am not a fan of Josh Gattis. And people can say, bro, it's only been 1 year. Rome wasn't built in a day. Or, oh, he didn't have the dogs. Or whatever excuse that you want to make. Facts. Our offense was the worst offense that I've ever seen in my lifetime as a Miami Hurricane, and that's over 35 plus years. By far the most inept and worst offense I've ever seen. So if you're a fan of shit offense, then hey, good for you. I'm not. Did a little graph about Josh Gattis' offense. So in here we have 2 tight end formation, 2 wide receivers, and a halfback. And these are the route concepts. And as you can see, they all end up like right here in this area. The route schemes for his offense suck. And I know I'm exaggerating, but this is shit offense. This is a shit offense. This is the shit offense that we have. And people have been complaining about, man, we couldn't get these wide receivers. The wide receivers in the portal aren't coming here. Yes, absolutely. And we're going to struggle with getting a 5-star blue chip quarterback as well, too. Quarterbacks and wide receivers want to make big plays in big games, and Gattis absolutely denies them the possibility for that to happen. It is a shit concept. He ran 180, 190-pound running back up the fucking middle pretty much the whole fucking season when he could. There's just nothing there. And by comparison, I want to bring up the New York Giants. And yes, I am a fan of the New York Giants, but I want to bring up comparison because we had Joe Judge for 2 years, and it sucked the first year and it sucked the second year. But they were expecting different results. Look at what they've done with a new coach and a new offensive coordinator. Pretty much the same fucking team as last year. Their offensive line isn't that much better. Saquon is still there. And they don't have any big-name wide receivers. And they're in the playoffs. X's and O's do matter. And yes, I know that in college football, recruiting is 80, maybe 90% of the battle. Can the Miami offense be better this year with a better offensive line, with their own guys? Yes. Is Miami going to be able to put up 35 to 40 points a game? Absolutely not. There is just absolutely no way unless their defense gets extremely better and is able to give them better field advantage, which I don't think either, but that's a topic for another day. Josh Gattis is shit. His scheme is shit. And I can't wait till he's fucking gone because nothing's going to change till he is. Last point I want to bring up is what happened in Jackson State with the former Miami wide receiver. I'm not going to mention his name because everybody knows who I'm talking about. So maybe a week ago, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less, we all got that video where Coach Prime decided to embarrass his player and put it on his show or series, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Basically left it up to his team to vote him in or vote him gone. Do I have a problem with that? Not much. Do I have a problem with him identifying a potential cancer in the locker room? I don't. What I have a huge problem with is televising it. Because this isn't about the team. This isn't about the kid that got kicked out. It's about Coach Prime. He's a character. Right? He's a character. If he was really serious about this shit, it'd be Coach Sanders. It wouldn't be Coach Prime. It's all about his name. Guys, if the NIL was back in the day where he played, Deion Sanders would be the highest paid NIL player in the history. It's all about him. It's always been, I believe in Eli. He's a clown. Get out of here. He's going to be able to recruit because he is one of the greatest players of all time in the NFL. And kids are going to gravitate to somebody that's cool, right? But I don't think coaching is about being cool. I think coaching is about having the best interests in the players that you have. I will never be a fan of Deion Sanders, the character. I'm a Hurricanes fan. He's a Seminole. I'll never be a fan. But I'm talking about the character. I'm not talking about the person. I'm sure Deion is a great husband or was a great husband, great dad, great son. I'm not talking about that person. I'm talking about the personality, Coach Prime. And that's all it is. I honestly just think this is for his ego, doing what he's doing. He's going to overpromise and underdeliver. Maybe. I don't know. Time will tell. But I completely disagree with the way that he handled things. Now, people think differently, right? But that's the way I was raised. I was raised that you show integrity. And that showed zero integrity. So that's it. So yeah, we'll wait tomorrow to see if Rashada's a Gator or not. The last time I was excited about somebody getting fired was Joe Judge because he was absolute dog shit. And I'm sorry. Once again, he might be a great person, but as a coach, he's garbage. And I think Josh Gattis is a huge problem and will continue to be a huge problem for Miami, not only on the recruiting side, but just a boring, inept offense that can't get anything done because there's no creativity. And once again, the route running scheme, everybody ends up in the same fucking place. And I know I'm exaggerating, but how many times did you see all the receivers just bunched up and just nobody open? That's because it's a bad scheme. And then once again, with Coach Prime, I think he's an asshat. I will always believe he's an asshat, and I think it's more about himself than anybody else. So, excited about tomorrow. We'll see what happens with Rashada. In the meantime, cheers. And National Organization of Men against Amazonian Masterhood here. No, ma'am.